I think they're both pretty much ready, just waiting for me. And yeah, they're already going live. So, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to this NSL Season 1 Week 3 matchup between Be, my friend, and Forward playing on the map NS2 Vale, starting up with the subsector hive here for Forward, who's playing Aliens first, and let's see what the Marines are going for split. 2 going instantly, Chopo, and 2 going to West, while we have 1 base builder. Aliens probably, yes, they are going up to a double, and the first engagement will be in West Junction here, right from the bat. 3 against 2, so the Aliens can actually go, but they do not know if there's more Marines in the back. Maybe they're waiting for the backup. Yeah, Kashi is coming, joining up the group. So 4 Aliens, and they should go pretty soon, not to waste too much time here. First Moth going first, the other guys now joining up the fight. And they're able to clean it up. Really nicely done, only lost 1 Skulk, but the other ones are pretty low on health. So let's see if they can actually go to double and get healed by Ono. It's way faster than to go back to the hive. They're sending, Be1, my friends, are sending 1 Marine to cap instantly, so they're not commencing too much, not putting too much into this double push, which is actually not too bad considering they lost already 2 Marines in system waypointing. So just sending 1 or 2 Marines in double would not be a good idea indeed. They need to group up again. So Ray and Shamsat, who's the captain of this team, are grouping up, as it seems. 1 in Overlook, Lad, not sure what he's doing, maybe putting up some distraction pressure inside subsector right now, I'm not sure. What do we have to see? Mines are already researched for the Marines. Won't be too surprised if they go for an insta-phase gate, but more lately we see more and more upgrades first, even on Vale, which I like personally a lot. Okay, here engagement. Sheem set against 2 Skulks, and he does go down, but we have actually 2 cappers inside pipeline, so it's a lot of capping going on. They want to get a solid economy before they get some serious pushes up. They still have time, but you have to watch out not to waste too much time in the end against double, because if they can hold 3 or 4 minutes double, they have a good profit out of it. So there we go, we see it. Arm slip has been dropped, so not going for face take right from the start. They want to play a little bit more solid here. They even cap cargo? Let me check. It's dropped but not built. Maybe it was dropped right in the beginning to see where the starting hive is. That could be a possibility. And Mew, he has to fight against 3 Skulks in system waypointing. Let's see how this will go for him. Oh, doesn't look good. No, he does go down, and the node is down as well. It's a good start for Aliens. Marines having a little bit problems here, splitting up a lot, and 2 Marines only in double. Not sure if this is a good idea so far. Okay, 1 Marine pretty low on health, needs a med pack, and they're losing pipeline as well. So, Be, my friend, they looked so really damn solid on last week. Right now I think the first Marine minutes here were not going so good for them. But of course subsector hive plays completely different in cargo, and also completely different from pipeline. And I think most of the important thing is to really commit into the double push early on, or if you don't and cap like they did, then kinda hold it or get face tech to hold the face gate in East Junction or the Dome. And they're not going for it, they're going just for straight weapon upgrades. It doesn't fit in really in their strategy, I guess. But the game is far from over. It's still at the 3.5 minute mark. Weapon 1 is on the way, which can help them a lot. And yeah, so let's see how this will work out. Tennis here on C12, saving it against 1 Skulk. Krashi, nice job by him so far. He's holding it alone, while we have Glad against in subsector once more. Looks like he has the permanent distraction mission for the Marines. And let's see what's going. Yeah, he's going down. But important thing, he scouted the carapace shell. He knows exactly where it is. It just went up. So if he keeps going to subsector over and over, he might eventually just get it down and snipe it down when, for example, 4 other Marines are busy in pipeline or double and putting pressure up there. So weapon 1 is now completed, and trying to break the sys chain and hold the presence in system waypoint. I'm not sure if this is really worth it, because it's much easier for aliens to group up and take out system. This area is not too good for Marines to shoot at, because if you're sitting here, so many stuff where aliens can cover and use wall jump and jump around randomly, it's Yeah, it's pretty tough as a Marine group to fight off against 3-4 Skulks. You will almost always have casualties in there. So shotguns are now on the way, and face tech is almost completed. So it looks like the water is gonna get serious now about this. They do have 5 extractors, which is a good number. So from here they can keep up the pressure. Most important, of course, is to keep those guys in the dome alive. This is really important now. Looks like it's not gonna happen, and we got a Lurk now helping with the Skulk, clearing out the dome. It's pretty fine, and 3 Marines in sub again. They will take down the Carapace shell for sure. I'm not sure if it's worth the loss of map control in here. I mean, one lone ninja can do the same job, and by now they lost the complete east side of the map. Oh, we actually have 2 Lurks. Look at that. We got Bismouth and Psycho as a Lurk. They're going really crazy on that. So they want to really make sure to defend everything they have, double cargo, and keep going on the cappers and recappers, and keep the pressure up on the Marine team really high to, well, succeed on the early game. Obviously also desisting up to Overlook, killing some mines with that. Very nice job so far. And this is going to be really important. This phase gate in the dome can change the whole game plan a lot. Well, I think it's pretty late now on the 6-minute mark, considering the strategy. And it's up, but there's already 2 Lurks in here. Let me see how this will go. Oh, they got shotguns as well. The Lurks do have to watch out now. Could be get really ugly for Lurk if they fly in there, fly against the wall. This happens even to really good players in this close area. If you lose your speed and there's a shotgun close, you're instantly dead. And yeah, so B1, my friends, they're up to the rest count they want to have. They're not caring about double, not the whole game over. They're just gonna push for the second hive now, which is happening right now. 4 Marines going into cargo. We got 2 Lurks ready to defend, some Skulk Scourges. And Hydras, no Hydras. First Marines are going down, but it's pretty tough way to go in there when the aliens are ready and already waiting. And this hallway also, the Lurks can use really well for spiking. Oh, Bismouth is pretty cocky what he's doing, flying in there as a Lurk, especially first. But there's already too many, the Marines were already retreating, too many down, so it was fine. And this is something we see a lot on Veil lately. A 2-point pressure, 2 phase gates in Overlook and in the dome. So what is the point of this is to give it a tough time to aliens to choose where to defend. And if they're out of position, they can instantly lose a hive. Well, look at that. They're all around cargo area or double or somewhere else. Now we have suddenly 5 Marines in sub. And even if the aliens manage to get all here in time and defend it, the Marines can just all face the dome while the aliens are in the subsector. So it can go back and forth. And we already have a Fate dropped. Oh, look at that. They never re-dropped Carapace. They went for fast Fate Egg. He already... Oh, there's 45 resources, as you can see. It's just a Shadow Step Fate. It's actually a pretty... yeah, blank Fate. He has no upgrades whatsoever. Not even Blink, not Carapace, nothing. But with the Fate and the whole team, they're able to defend sub. And I wouldn't be surprised to see the Marines now phase in and push get some pressure up to cargo. So the starting went really well for aliens. That's why they can afford 1 lonely Skulk to keep biting resonance, which is really important in a later game. Marines have a tough time right now. After the first failed pressures, and wow, Psyche has to watch out. He needs some healing. And look at that hive, 11%. That's why they're dropping cracks, and it can actually go down. That's why. Oh my God, that's why they're going in. Yeah, I didn't check the hive health earlier on. Sorry me, that's why they're not facing to cargo. That's why they go in and just clear off subsector. Really surprised there was no Gorge earlier on healing that instantly. They dropped 1 crack, but it was not enough, not fast enough, and actually maybe sent too many aliens out in the field. Wow. So B1, my friend, even after a not so perfect start from here, 9-minute mark, they managed to take down Subsector Hive, the starting hive, and now look at that, already found out about the Ninja Hive in pipeline, taking it down as well, which makes 80 team res worth and hives down. We do have 1 Fate only, but they lost Leap, they lost Carapace, and even with the good res situation from start for aliens, they find themselves now in a really tough spot. defending with just one hive, all upgrades lost, and sitting on 2 harvesters. Wow, they lost cargo at the same time. I didn't even catch that. Wow, be water, my friends. My friend, that is amazing pressure game after that. I completely... Well, if that was the game plan, it played out really well. But keep in mind it could completely go wrong in sub. I mean, if the aliens are all there, I've seen lots of teams who fail with the marine pressure hardcore in subsector. I mean, even if you use some hydros and clock walls in there, which forward completely skip. But this is gonna be important. The phase gate is now down in the dome, and whoa, one lurk already dead, and the second one. Nope, he is escaping. He's already good on health. So looks like Marines will establish a 2-hive lockdown. If they get the dome phase gate, it's much more powerful than just this phase gate, but because from here they can put up pressure so fast to cargo and to double and are in pipeline in a reasonable time. So it doesn't make sense at all to drop the phase gate in this situation right into pipeline. You can put it way more offensive, like in this 3-way cross point, which I personally like. So we see a CC being dropped right now in sub, which indicates that the advanced armory is on the way. I'm not sure. I can't tell. You can tell it with the new spectator inside mod, which is not default installed on the server. So we're gonna go one more time with this one. And yeah, let me see the situation. One Fade still in the field, which was a T-Res Fade, and that's one of the issues. I think if you drop a T-Res Fade, yes, you want to drop it to the best player in the team, but the problem is the res management. He's on 55 resources. If they would drop the Fade to another player, they could have had 2 Fades out now on the field, Xyth and another one. So I think it wasn't a good choice by Xyth to take the Fade egg. Someone else should have done it. And look at that. Now since 2 hives are down, there's nothing else to pressure. They're going straight for double, not really caring about the current situation. They can lose the dome and just come back and get a phase gate back. Xyth is hitting it. He will take some time to take it down, also with the skull kill. And by the time they got a phase gate down and back to double, they already lost those 2 harvesters. They can now even relocate the phase gate, and they all look at that. There's already the phase gate drop. So they don't care about the dome right now. They can go for the later game or end game. This is a usual setup you see lots of times with cargo or pipeline hive, and the Marines holding pretty much this area for Marines and this tiny area for aliens. So that's what Marines really do a lot, and it's easy to play actually from there, because you can hold up to 7 extractors easily, keep down the alien harvesters down to 2, and then tech up the jetpacks and rush cargo. So that's one of the really old game plans in the beta. And the question is, how good is the res binding for aliens in this type of situation? You can see the hive is already dropped in pipeline. We got the lurks still flying around, trying to clear out all those mines randomly dropped around the map. And yeah, so 7 extractors pretty soon, or let me put it to 6 only, because they will get 1 up and 1 down. Oh, never mind, they still have 7. They got west up as well. So yeah, the 7 extractors on the whole west side, or this like diagonal area for the Marines, which is pretty... Oh, look at that. They all went out of double. This is the perfect timing for forward to hit the phase gate, actually. Fades are now take clear it. What are the Marines are doing? They have to come back. Let's see if they can take down a Fade or 2. Then oh my god! 1 Fade down, and the other Fade down as well. Oh my goodness, there was disaster for forward. They were too greedy on the gate. It was pretty low. They wanted to take it down, and then already the Marines were in there. And this time the clock wall actually helped the Marines. So the Fates were shadow stepping right into that. That is painful indeed. So be water, my friend. I really have to eat my words there. After the start, maybe it was all planned out, or was like, calm down, we still have this. I just want this 5 extractors in pipeline, then we can push. And the moment they pushed really well. It was amazing push and sub. Even though I thought it would be easily defended, they completely surprised me there. Now we have 3 aliens in subsector. Want to clear out this tech point, as they know that might be a proton on the way. Advanced armory is up. Let me check really quick. There's the Proto. No, I don't see Proto yet. They need 40 T-Res to do this, and they need a CC, of course. And the base gate is down. Let me see. The other Marines are actually going to pipeline where the hive is not finished yet. Only 2 Marines in here, but they do have shotguns and weapon 3, so they can deal a great amount of damage. And there's the third one reinforcing right now. So this is gonna be really strong pressure here. They easily traded sub for killing this hive, which is a good idea. I mean, consider only 1 harvester for aliens. You can trade those points. If you sit on 7 extractors, why not? 40 T-Res is so painful. And also consider they lost all the life forms. Both fates are down. Never mind, I still have the lurks, I wanted to say, but their Bismuth goes down. Psycho is a lurk again, so he could re-lurk at one point in the game. But wow. I think this will spell GG here. With that hive down, aliens are down to 1 hive, 1 harvester, 1 upgrade, carapace. They managed to take it back. And yeah. And now we have a 2 hive lockdown. Sap and pipe face gates up as well as double denying it as well. So that is some amazing setup for Be Water, my friend. Also consider the jetpacks are almost finished. This game is so over. They're playing so solid. It was wow, amazing. So I really have to keep watching on their early game because it looked really not so good the first 6 minutes of the game, but it all went out pretty well for them. The perfect example of how it can easily come back into this game, or just consider they just invested in the weapon 1 or weapon 2 already with subsector push. I didn't check the upgrades when they pushed the hive, or it was at least weapon 1 because I went for it really early. And I also had a face gate, an overlook, and the shotguns researched as well as the mines. And it was a pretty nice push, and I think, I'm not sure, I have to watch a replay, I think it was a weapon 2 timed push. I've seen it earlier lots, and it does make a big difference. So some respiting now coming up for forward, but let's be honest here, this situation is really straight up terrible for them. Oh, they cleared that pipeline. Oh, never mind, they relocated the face gate to the dome, and here comes the jetpackers. Yeah, no need to put so defensively in pipeline, just the dome is sufficient enough. And with the jetpacks, killing cargo is a really easy exercise, especially without leap, without fates and everything else. And well, they do have 2 lurks, but there we go. So Be Water, my friend, taking the first game here on NS2 Vale amazingly well. That was pretty good play by Be Water, my friend, and I think they completely caught forward their